pulsating second half performance at Cuthbury this afternoon from Wimborne saw them emerge 4-2 winners over AFC Hornchurch in this third round qualifying of the FA Trophy, and that result means the Magpies are in the draw for Monday's first round proper. And this really was a game of two halves. The first half was a fairly lacklustre affair with the visitors, but slightly bit stronger and a bit faster, having most of the territory, and Jason Harville had to make a couple of saves. Not much action up the other end. Mark Gamble had a chance, the keeper palmed it away for a corner. No goals at half time, but I don't know what Steve Cuss said to them in the dressing room at half time, but Wimborne came out a changed team in the second half and immediately were on the front foot. But it was the visitors who took the lead on 57 minutes when Michael Malcolm's shot was blocked. The rebound fell to him and he put the ball in the net past Jason Harville. 1-0 to Hornchurch. That lead lasted only 3 minutes. On 58 minutes, Jamie Davidson fired in a free kick. The Hornchurch keeper made a slight fumble but gathered it again. But then 1 minute later, Mark Gamble was set free. Hornchurch keeper did really well to come out and save it with his feet. His clearance went straight to Jamie Davidson, some 45 yards out. Looked up quickly and first time right foot curling shot over the keeper, over a couple of defenders and into the net. A moment of true genius from Jamie. 60 minutes then and it was 1-1, and not long after that Wimborne took the lead. Sam Griffin was fouled on the edge of the box. Some people thought it was inside. The referee ruled it was a free kick on the line. And sadly for Hornchurch, their number 6 picked up his second yellow for that and left the field, but not until he had a few words with the referee on his way. Sam Griffin wasn't a penalty, but it might just as well have been, because Sam Griffin placed the ball and curled a lovely right foot shot into the net to put Wimborne 2-1 up on 66 minutes. So 2-1 up, 25 minutes to go against 10 men. The odds were that Wimborne were going to be in the draw for the next round. But credit to Hornchurch, they came back, and in 75 minutes the 10 men made it 2-2. A corner on the right went straight over to the other side, and when it was returned, there was Michael Toohey there to put his head on it and make it 2-2. After that, it looked like a draw was on the cards, but in the 90th minute, a scramble in the goalmouth saw Jamie Davidson poke the ball home to make it 3-2. And there was still time for the second minute of added time. Mark Gamble to burst free and bury a left foot shot past the goalkeeper to make the final score 4-2. This was an absolute magnificent game of football, particularly in the second half. And it takes two teams to make it, so credit to TFC Hornchurch. They'll be disappointed, but they played their part. Man of the match for Wimborne, well, it couldn't be anything else than Jamie Davidson. Jamie was at his absolute best, the mercurial. Jamie really turned it on today, and his second goal, his first goal, the equaliser, will live in the memory for a very long time. So Wimborne are in the draw for the first round proper on Monday, and that's when the conference premier teams join in. So 1 o'clock, that's when the draw is announced, with the next round I think on the 10th of December. Meantime though, for Wimborne it's back to domestic matters, and on Tuesday night they entertain Sherborne here in the Dorset Senior Cup. We hope to see you there. I'm with Steve Cuss after this afternoon's 4-2 win for Wimborne over AFC Hornchurch. Steve, Magpie's performance in the second half was, I think, as good as I've ever seen from a Wimborne team.
Yeah, it was exceptional, wasn't it? You know, I was just delighted to the way we finished the goals. The finishing was absolutely exceptional. Quality, like I said, 4 goals was good enough to win 4 different games, let alone 1. But you know, it was a terrific second half, great cup tie. You know, full credit to them because they come back at 2-1 with 10 men. When you think we can see it through, but then you've got to give all the credit back to our boys. You know, it could have been quite easily at that point to say, okay, it's a replay, we'll go up there, we'll still be in the hat for Monday, but we didn't, and we kept going. We nearly scored just before the third one, and then to get the 2 late goals was just the icing on the cake to a great day.
What was your message at half time? Because the first half was a bit of a lacklustre affair. I thought Hornchurch looked the better team, they had more of the possession. What did you say to them?
Yeah, I said at half time that it's funny I said that I thought the one moment of brilliance would win the game. We needed 4 moments, but I said at half time was that I thought we were defending well. I thought we were coping with their threat and their physicality going forward. But I just felt we needed a little bit more confidence on the ball, and I felt that was particularly from the halfway line to the final third is to put our foot on it and pass it. And I think you saw that second half. We passed it well second half, but some really dangerous areas and creating a number of chances. You know, we got what we deserved come the end.
And we attacked in numbers in the second half, and I think there was maybe a little bit isolated up that end in the first half when we did get the ball forward. But I mean, we started off well in the second half. We were on top, and then of course they score, they take the lead, and the heads didn't drop, did they?
No, it's really pleasing. You know, probably when I've kind of like forgotten that really, looking back on the game that they took the lead kind of, and you know, it's for us. That's been a problem for us when we face ourselves 1-0 down. We tend to like go a little bit gung-ho with it instead of being patient. But you know, we were patient today, and you know, I've got to say the goal that's got us back in the game, Jamie's first one.
Well, talk us through that, because I mean, it's we're 1-0 down, having been on top in the second half. 3 minutes have gone since the goal. Jamie gets the ball not far in front of your dugout, actually.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the ball was played through to Mark, and Mark's done terrifically well to get the other side of their defenders, and then their keepers come out and blocked it. And it's run to Jamie, who's, I don't know, he's probably got to be a good 35, 40 yards out. Obviously, there's an open goal, but the technique needed to lift it over the three recovering defenders and to drop it underneath the bar and get it in was outstanding. It was an exceptional piece of individual brilliance for us to get back in the game, and that was key then. I think we kind of like drove on from there, and you know, Griff with a free kick, whipping that ball into the far post to get the second goal. You know, it was another great strike, and but I thought that moment of brilliance from Jamie got us back in the game and really, you know, pushed us forward.
The free kick you were talking about there that led to our second goal, that was their man getting his second yellow, so they're down to 10. We scored directly from the free kick, 2-1 up, 25 minutes to go against 10 men. But credit to Hornchurch.
Yeah, full credit to them. I didn't think the sending off would affect their style of play particularly, because you know they like to get it forward into their centre forward, and then you know, try and get the second balls for 10 and 11, who were their real standout flair players for me. So I thought they would carry on doing the same, and I knew that we'd have to deal with some crosses. It was unfortunate, you know, that we didn't deal with the one that come in, but fair play to the striker. We got across our defender and scored. But like I say, at that point you could have settled for a replay, but we didn't, and we wanted to do it here. And I kind of like, you know, driving on towards that Cuthbury, you know, the clubhouse end again. You know, we got our rewards.
Well, I had my text message ready to send to the coach company to book the coach for Tuesday night, and then Jamie struck his second right on time, in the 90th minute.
Yeah, it was good, because I was debating whether to push Jamie right up front or allow him to keep coming from the deeper areas, and I decided to keep it the same because I thought we were effective, and I thought that Blakey was getting further forward as well. So even though they had 10 men, I didn't do any changes. I just kept on, you know, persevering what we were doing. I believed that was going to get us the winning goal, and you know, fortunately for us, that's what it was. But you know, I say fortunate, it was real quality that won it, and you know, if you can score quality goals like that, then you deserve to win football matches. And I said to the boys, you know, this cup run has brought a lot of great memories for us, and for us to get to the first round proper was terrific.
Yeah, and Mark Gamble icing on the cake in the 93rd minute there. Super clean left foot strike, wasn't it?
Yeah, you fancy Mark when he's in those positions, racing through on goal, and you know, he finished it well. But you know, it was crucial that went in, because there was still a little bit of time left where they could have thrown a few balls into our box and maybe get saved. So that's the real clinical side that we showed towards the end of the game now.
Man of the match, Jamie Davidson. I don't think there was anybody here that would begrudge him that. I mean, we saw the absolute best of him today.
Yeah, we saw
the best is good.
Yeah, when Jamie plays like that, there's no better player around. You know, he's a terrific talent, and he's trying to get that on a consistent basis. But he was outstanding today. But you know, it'd probably be wrong to pick him out really, because I thought there were some real outstanding performances from everybody. I thought Cozzy and Billy at the back were outstanding.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the two of them at centre half was a handful. They're centre forward, and they did exceptionally well all afternoon. James Stokoe's composure on the ball again is vital for us when, you know, we get a bit excited and we get going forward, and James sits off of the play, picks it up and keeps the momentum going for us. So I thought James was outstanding as well, but you've got to give it to Jamie for the goal alone.
Yes. So Monday 1 o'clock, who do you want? I don't think, actually, let me tell you who you want.
Yeah, you know.
You want Torquay United away.
Yeah, I just want one more bit of luck. One more bit of luck for the boys, because they deserve that. And if we could just get that big tie away from home, it'd be like a cup final for us. And there's some big conference teams in the South half of the draw: Bristol Rovers, Barnet, and Torquay. And yeah, that's a little dream of mine to go back there. But you know, we're in that first round, and what an achievement for us to be able to say that we're in the first round of the FA Trophy.
Steve, your team and the lads in there have given us a lot of pleasure today. Please go in and thank them.
Thank you. Thanks, Kev.